PoppyK, create, craft and make paper jewelry and challenges to break. PoppyK, create, craft and make PoppyK, subscribe, like, comment and share.
Well, hello. Why don't you make yourself a nice coffee like I'm doing, and then I'm going to go upstairs into my craft room and I am going to show you a few little things that I've been making, and I've been inspired. So if you want to see what it is I have been inspired by, then grab a cuppa, get yourself to your computer screen, enjoy, and hopefully I will show you something inspiring too. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie. I hope you are doing well. Well, today I'm going to do another charm video, but this time I had a few scraps and I was going through some scraps, and I don't know if you know the Tim Holtz. I'm just seeing if I've got it. I have got it here somewhere. Here we go. It's the Tim Holtz texture fades, and they're the 06 size, and they're the 3D ones, and this is the typeface, so it's typewriter, and it is 6647060. So it's that one, and I'd actually cut some out or embossed some, so I thought, I wonder if these would emboss with some UV resin. Now, I have made some previous to this, and I was inspired by Julie over at Artie Mays, and this is what I've managed to come up with. So I've basically cut them down, done it on a craft card, and then popped some book page on the back. I have done another one without, so you could do it with or without, just so then there's something on the other side of the charm. And then I've used a crocodile to put the holes in. So I'm just going to show you how I managed to do that. So basically, with the embossed sections, I've literally just cut them out individually, and then all I'm going to do is to take a little bit of ink and some of the and this makeup sponge, and all I'm going to do is lightly go over the letters. So we've done that one already, and I'm just literally going to dab and lightly go over the letters, just so then we can get a nice little raised effect on the letters and all of the embossed texture that you get on there. Now, I like the fact that these kind of they look a bit rusty, like a rusty metal, after you've done this, and I think that just adds to the whole effect. Now, you can turn these over if you're not going to put book page on the back. I'm just going to run a bit of ink over the back there, and so I just thought to myself, well, I wonder what would happen, because it was just literally sitting on my desk and I was tidying up my desk, and I thought, why not have a go? I tried the other ones that Andrea did the other day. In fact, I'll just go and get them and I can show you. It's these ones here. She did these with the metal, the wire and book page, and I just think they look really, really cool. So that was what inspired me. So I've already got the UV gel. My UV thing is just over this side, my lamp, so we can do that. I'm not going to put I might put some book page on the back of one of these. I just don't know where I've put my book page. I got everything out, and then I cannot seem to find the book page, but you know how to glue book page onto the back of something, don't you? So we've got the UV gel, and I'm just going to go over the top very, very lightly. Try and cover it as best you can. If you haven't got this, you can use embossing powder. So as you can see, I'm just going to pop that under the UV light. We'll do this one as well. So, and I don't cover the whole thing because we want it to kind of look aged and a little bit beaten, and we can then ink up the edges afterwards. So I just pop that one underneath there, and we'll do the exact same with this one. So I just wanted to see if you could use it individually. I am going to do both sides as well, so let me go and pop that in the lamp. So I'll just pop the lid back onto here. But as you can see, while I'm just waiting for those to do, so I've done that one with book page on the back, and then this is an M. I used a different ink pad for that, so you can't really see the letters. And then I just dangled a charm with a jump ring, and I've got this is a preonite gemstone. This is malachite, not malachite. Oh, what is it called? Marcasite. Marcasite. It's one of those two. And then I've just used brass findings for the whole thing, and that is what I've done on there. So that rabbiting on must be enough time to just take these out. So there's one. There's two. And there is three. So now all I'm going to do now is just to flip these over. You don't have to do this, but I just think it gives it a little bit more strength. So we're just going to do the exact same thing on this side. So I'll just pop that one underneath. And give those a good cure. And then we can begin to decorate. So just filling in all of that. It's at this time, if you wanted to put some watch cogs or anything like that into the resin, this is the time you need to do that, because then, just put that in there, because then it will adhere to whatever it is that you're putting in there. So as you can see here, we've got these two already made, one with and one without. So all I'm going to do is grab a jump ring, and I shall just undo one of the jump rings. Remember, opening the gate, pop that on, and then I shall have a look at a charm. Let's see what we've got up here. I have got a whole bunch of charms that we can use that I have already made up. So I might use one of these that I've made in an earlier video. So this just makes a nice charm. So I'm going to take the garment pin from this side and pop that. I've actually popped that one upside down. Yeah, I have. So we want this for the bottom of the charm. So just take that off. You're going to put that onto the bottom of the charm. And then we're going to add the charm itself. Close the gate. And then on the top, I'm just going to literally use the garment pin. And there you've got a really nice long length charm. We'll do this one as well. What should we do this one with? open that up. Let's see what we've got on this one. This one with the bike, I think. Yeah, I'll do that one with the bike. I'll just pop that off and that off. So then we'll pop the garment pin on the top. And then got our jump ring, so I'm just going to pop the charm on the jump ring, pop that through the hole at the bottom. And then there you go. If you wanted to do this and do it with some aluminium foil, it would make it look a little bit more metallic, obviously. And here are said charms all ready to go. Now, as you can see, we've still got little bits of card left. So what I like to do is just literally pop in with a little bit of ink. If you've got some gold wax or something like that, you could wax around the edge. And I'm just going to ink around the edge of the card. It just gives it that nice antiqued look. So we've got these three now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my big chomper just to show you how I create the holes. Now on here I'm using the 1/8 diameter, which is the smaller one here, and I just literally line up the top. So from, where are you? From here, I'm just going to pop that in. Obviously you won't be able to see this, but, and there we go, there's one. So we've got one hole. And then I will do it on the other side, and I'll do the same on here, and I'm going to leave that one actually because the G goes right down to the edge. That one like that. There we go. And that like that. So, and as you can see, it just punches out the holes nicely. So there, we're ready to go. This one is just one on its own. I could have gone up a little bit more, but then you lose that. So if you wanted to change it, you could half them and then only have half of a, I might do that with some of these ones later on, is just cut them and then you've got just a little bit. So let's just decorate a couple more and then that will be it. So I'll just open up the jump ring, put that on the underside and use one of these Preonite ones. And we've got one of each. Take off the garment pin, add that to there, close the gate, and there's your garment pin or whatever it is you're using to attach your charms. And I will just turn these over. And you can see what I've created. So we've got that one, there's that one, we've got this one with the book page on the back as well, and this one here. So just something a little bit different. I love how they've turned out. Show you that up close. So there's your, they just look really rusty, don't they? They look so cool. And that was just literally out of scrap. You do definitely need to use a little bit more ink. I mean, if you wanted to get really really creative with your ink, you can create some really cool looks. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you very much, Andrea, again for the inspiration. And I will see you on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.